The crystalline structure of ice particles scattered laser light across the Kuiper Belt patrol ship's viewport as Captain Sarah Chen adjusted her acceleration harness. After 15 years of deep space patrols, she'd grown accustomed to the endless dance of frozen debris, but something about today's routine sweep felt different. Her ship's quantum sensors had been picking up anomalous readings for the past hour. "Captain, we're getting another energy spike," Lieutenant Raj Kumar reported from his station, dark eyes fixed on the holographic display. "It's like nothing in our database." Sarah leaned forward, studying the three-dimensional representation of the energy signature. It pulsed with a rhythm that seemed almost deliberate. "Plot an intercept course, Lieutenant, but maintain safe distance protocols." The patrol ship, RSS Hyperion, glided through the void with precision that would have seemed impossible just 50 years ago. Humanity had come far since their first tentative steps into space, developing inertial dampeners and gravity manipulation that made deep space travel not just possible, but practical. "Energy source located," Kumar announced. "It's, Captain, you need to see this." The main viewport shifted, magnifying a section of space that should have been empty. Instead, a geometric structure hung suspended in the void, a dodecahedron roughly the size of a small house, its surface covered in patterns that seemed to shift and flow like liquid metal. "Full sensor sweep," Sarah ordered, her heart racing despite years of training, "and initiate first contact protocol." The ship's AI responded immediately, activating a series of specialized scanning routines designed specifically for alien artifact encounters. After the Mars incident 20 years ago, when an unprepared research team had accidentally triggered a defensive mechanism in a buried alien probe, humanity had learned to be more careful. "Structure appears to be composed of unknown metallic alloy," the AI reported. "Detecting quantum entanglement signatures and, Captain, it's initiating contact." A beam of coherent light erupted from one of the dodecahedron's faces, scanning the Hyperion from bow to stern. Sarah tensed, but the ship's defensive systems registered no hostile intent. "Message incoming," Kumar reported, his voice tight with excitement. "It's broadcasting in multiple frequencies, including radio waves and quantum channels. The AI is processing the translation matrix now." The holographic display flickered, and a series of symbols appeared, slowly transforming into English text. "Guardians needed. Harvest APVO cheese. XCCPT Playwoto. Sarah exchanged looks with her crew. In all the years of space exploration, humanity have found plenty of evidence of ancient alien civilizations, but never a direct message. The implications were staggering. "Run full authentication protocols," she ordered, "and get me a secure channel to Earth Defense Command. Whatever this is, it's above my pay grade." As Kumar worked to establish the connection, Sarah studied the artifact more closely. The patterns on its surface had changed, now forming what appeared to be a star map. With a jolt, she realized it was centered on Earth's solar system. "Captain," the ship's AI interrupted, "I'm detecting a quantum signature building within the artifact. It appears to be preparing for some form of data transfer." "Defensive screens to maximum," Sarah commanded, "but maintain passive stance. If this is first contact, let's not start an interstellar incident." The artifact pulsed once, twice, and then projected a holographic image into the Hyperion's bridge. A figure formed from light stood before them, humanoid but clearly artificial, its form composed of geometric patterns similar to those on the artifact's surface. "Inheritors of soul," it spoke, its voice resonating through the ship's communication systems. "Your system stands at the threshold. The harvest cycles begin anew. Will you accept the Guardian Protocol?" Sarah straightened in her chair, very aware that her next words might impact the future of human civilization. "Before we accept anything, we need to understand what we're dealing with. What is the harvest?" The hologram's patterns shifted, displaying scenes of destruction. Vast machines consuming entire worlds, breaking them down into their component elements. The harvesters awaken every 1,000 millennia to consume advancing civilizations, preventing any from achieving true transcendence. We, the architects, created the Guardian Protocol to find species capable of breaking this cycle. And you think humanity qualifies? Sarah asked, trying to keep the skepticism from her voice. Your adaptability is unique, the hologram replied. Where others build on established patterns, you innovate. This may be the variable needed to break the cycle. Warning signals suddenly flared across the bridge displays. Multiple quantum ruptures detected, Kumar shouted. Something's coming through. Sarah watched as space itself seemed to tear open, revealing shapes that made her mind recoil, vast geometric forms that seemed to exist in more dimensions than human eyes could process. The hologram's voice became urgent. They have detected the protocol activation. Choose quickly, Guardian. Accept the responsibility, or watch your civilization fall. Sarah felt the weight of history pressing down on her shoulders, but there was really only one choice she could make. We accept the protocol, she declared firmly. Now tell us what we need to do. The artifact pulsed with brilliant light, and Sarah felt knowledge flooding into her mind. Technical specifications, tactical data, and most importantly, a warning. The harvesters weren't just coming. They were already here. The quantum directive. Sarah's mind burned with alien knowledge as the RSS Hyperion accelerated toward Earth. The Guardian Protocol hadn't just given her information, it had fundamentally altered how she perceived reality. Where once she saw normal space, she now recognized quantum fluctuations that signaled harvester activity. Report, she ordered, massaging her temples against the headache that came with her new awareness. Multiple facilities under attack, Kumar responded, his fingers dancing across the holographic controls. Research stations on Mars, Luna, and 3 Earth-based quantum labs. They're being consumed, Captain. The tactical display showed the attacks in horrifying detail. Geometric shapes that hurt the eyes to look at directly were systematically breaking down human technology, absorbing it into their impossible structures. Get me Admiral Zhang, Sarah commanded. Priority Alpha. The Admiral's weathered face appeared on the main screen moments later. Captain Chen, this better be important. We're dealing with multiple crises. The attacks are connected, Admiral, Sarah interrupted. And I know what we're dealing with. She took a deep breath. Humanity has been chosen for the Guardian Protocol. Zhang's expression shifted from annoyance to sharp interest. Explain. As Sarah outlined her encounter with the artifact, the Admiral's face grew increasingly grave. When she finished, he was silent for a long moment. You realize how this sounds, Captain. With respect, sir, check the quantum signatures of the attacking entities. They'll match the data I've just transmitted. This isn't a coincidence. The harvesters are systematically eliminating our most advanced technology before we can understand what we're dealing with. New alerts flashed across the bridge displays. Kumar's voice was tense. Captain, quantum rupture detected at Terra Station 1. They're going after our primary research facility. Admiral, Sarah pressed, I need authorization to implement the quantum directive. The protocol has given us tools, but we need to act now. Zhang's eyes narrowed. The quantum directive hasn't been tested. You're talking about linking every quantum-capable AI in the solar system into a single network. If you're wrong. If I'm wrong, you can court-martial me later, Sarah cut in. But if I'm right and we do nothing, humanity loses its best chance at survival. Another alert screamed for attention. Terra Station 1 reports critical containment failure. Kumar announced. Their quantum core is being compromised. Zhang's jaw tightened. Authorization granted, Captain. God help us all. Sarah's fingers flew across her console, inputting commands the protocol had planted in her mind. Initiating quantum directive. Lieutenant Kumar, broadcast the activation codes to all registered quantum-capable systems. The effect was immediate and startling. Every quantum-enabled device in the solar system, from the smallest communicator to the largest research installation, synchronized into a vast network. Through her protocol-enhanced perception, Sarah saw it as a web of light connecting all of humanity's technological achievements. Harvester entities are responding, Kumar reported. They're pulling back. Sarah allowed herself a small smile. They recognize the pattern. The protocol lets us organize our technology in ways they've never seen before. But this is just the beginning. Captain, the ship's AI interrupted. I'm detecting unusual activity in the quantum network. The linked systems are evolving. Sarah watched in fascination as the network began to pulse with new patterns. The protocol hadn't just connected humanity's technology, it had given it the ability to adapt and grow in real time. This is unprecedented, Kumar breathed. The network is developing new quantum algorithms faster than our best supercomputers ever could. Because it's not just our computers anymore, Sarah explained. The protocol has turned our entire technological infrastructure into a single learning entity, one that can adapt faster than the harvesters can analyze and consume it. A new alert caught her attention. The tactical display showed the harvester at Terra Station 1 attempting to interface with the facility's systems again. But this time, something was different. It's working, Kumar exclaimed. The station's defenses are actually pushing them back. Sarah studied the data flowing across her screens. The quantum network was learning from each harvester attack, developing countermeasures in real time. But she could also see that the advantage wouldn't last long. The harvesters are adaptive too, she warned. They've been doing this for millions of years. We need to push our advantage while we have it. She opened a channel to all quantum-linked facilities. This is Captain Chen. All research stations begin implementing Protocol Defense Pattern Alpha. Focus on developing quantum shielding technology. As humanity's combined technological consciousness began working on the problem, Sarah turned to more immediate concerns. Lieutenant Kumar, set course for Terra Station 1. We need to secure any data about the harvester attack before they come back in force. The Hyperion's engines flared as they accelerated toward Earth. Through the quantum network, Sarah could feel humanity's technology evolving, becoming something new. But she could also sense the harvesters regrouping, preparing for their next assault. Captain, Kumar said quietly, I'm detecting unusual patterns in the network. Some of the new algorithms, they don't match any known mathematical models. It's like the system is developing its own form of logic. Sarah nodded grimly. The protocol isn't just giving us tools to fight the harvesters. It's helping us transcend our technological limitations. The question is, can we control what we're becoming? The bridge fell silent as the implications sank in. Humanity had just taken its first steps into a new era of technological evolution. But with the harvesters preparing their counterattack, there was no time to fully understand what they were unleashing. Multiple quantum ruptures detected, Kumar suddenly announced. They're bigger than before, much bigger. Sarah watched as massive harvester constructs emerged from the dimensional tiers. These weren't the simple collector units they'd faced before. These were warships designed for full-scale invasion. Battle stations, she ordered calmly. And broadcast this to all Earth Defense forces. The real fight is about to begin. As the Hyperion's crew prepared for combat, Sarah felt the quantum network pulse with new energy. Humanity's combined technological consciousness had sensed the threat and was adapting again, developing new defensive systems and weapons technologies. The harvesters had spent millions of years perfecting their methods of consuming civilizations, but they'd never encountered a species with humanity's capacity for adaptation, enhanced by the Guardian Protocol's gifts. Sarah allowed herself a fierce grin as she watched humanity's first quantum-enhanced weapons platforms coming online. The harvesters thought they were dealing with just another technological civilization to be consumed. They were about to learn how wrong they were. All stations, she broadcast, prepare to execute defense pattern beta. Show these cosmic parasites why humanity was chosen for the Guardian Protocol. As the first shots of the real war were fired, Sarah felt a strange mix of pride and trepidation. Humanity was about to prove its worth as guardians of the galaxy. The only question was, what would they become in the process? The battle for Earth's future was about to begin, and nothing would ever be the same. Legacy of the Architects. The quantum network screamed warnings as another Harvester warship emerged from dimensional space. Sarah watched through enhanced sensors as the geometric nightmare unleashed a barrage of energy weapons against Earth's defensive line. Status report, she called out, gripping her command chair as the Hyperion executed evasive maneuvers. Quantum shields holding at 60%, Kumar responded. The network is already adapting to their attack patterns. Earth defense platforms are incorporating the new data. Through the bridge viewport, Sarah watched humanity's evolved defenses in action. Quantum-enhanced weapon systems tracked and engaged the Harvester vessels with increasing efficiency. What had started as a desperate holding action was evolving into something else entirely. "Captain," the ship's AI interrupted, "I'm detecting unusual activity within the artifact. It appears to be awakening." The dodecahedron they'd recovered from the Kuiper Belt now sat in the Hyperion's secure storage bay, its surface patterns shifting more rapidly than ever before. As Sarah accessed it through the quantum network, a new stream of information flooded her consciousness. "By the stars," she whispered, "they're not just consuming technology, they're collecting solutions." Kumar turned from his station. Solutions to what? The ultimate problem. Sarah's eyes were unfocused as she processed the new information. The architects discovered something about the nature of reality itself, a fundamental flaw in the universe's programming. The holographic figure from the artifact materialized on the bridge again, its geometric patterns more complex than before. "You begin to understand, Guardian. The harvest is not mere destruction, it is an algorithmic search." "For what?" Sarah demanded. "The key to preventing universal entropy. Each civilization develops unique technological approaches. The harvesters collect these approaches, testing them against the problem. Those that fail are consumed, their components recycled for the next cycle." A massive explosion lit up the viewport as one of Earth's defensive platforms scored a direct hit on a harvester vessel. The alien ship's impossible geometry crumpled in on itself before disappearing in a burst of quantum energy. But humanity is different, Sarah realized. We're not just developing technology, we're evolving it in real time. Yes, the hologram's patterns shifted excitedly. Your adaptability, enhanced by the protocol, allows you to generate and test solutions faster than the harvesters can analyze them. This is why you were chosen. New alerts flashed across the tactical displays. The remaining harvester ships were pulling back, regrouping in high orbit. But something about their movement pattern bothered Sarah. "They're not retreating," she announced. "They're adapting." Lieutenant Kumar, full scan of their quantum signatures. The results confirmed her fears. The harvester vessels were combining, their geometric forms merging into something larger and more complex. "All ships, fall back to secondary defensive positions," Sarah ordered through the command network. "They're about to try something new." The hologram studied the tactical display with interest. The harvesters have never encountered resistance that required such extreme measures. They are learning from you, even as they try to consume you. "Captain," Kumar called out, "the quantum network is picking up massive energy buildups in the combined harvester form. Whatever they're planning." He was cut off as space itself seemed to twist around the merge harvester construct. A beam of pure quantum energy lashed out, cutting through Earth's defensive screen like it wasn't there. "Direct hit on Defense Platform 7, Kumar reported. "But, Captain, look at the data stream." Sarah accessed the quantum network and saw what had him so excited. The destroyed platform had transmitted its final sensor readings, and the network was already developing countermeasures. "The architects were right," she breathed. "We're not just fighting the harvesters, we're solving the problem they were created to address." The hologram's patterns pulsed with approval. Now you truly understand the protocol's purpose. Humanity's role is not merely to resist the harvest, but to succeed where both we and the harvesters failed. Sarah opened a channel to Admiral Zhang. Admiral, I need authorization to execute Protocol Command Alpha. We're going to show the harvesters why trying to consume humanity was their biggest mistake. Explain, Zhang demanded. The quantum network isn't just defending us, it's developing new laws of physics. Every attack they launch teaches us more about the fundamental nature of reality, and we're learning faster than they can adapt. She watched as Earth's remaining defense platforms began implementing the network's latest innovations. Quantum shields shifted to new frequencies, weapon systems reconfigured themselves, and targeting algorithms evolved beyond their original programming. We're not just fighting for survival anymore, Sarah continued. We're fighting for the future of the universe itself, and we're winning. Zhang was silent for a long moment, studying the tactical data. Finally, he nodded. Execute Protocol Command Alpha, Captain. Show them what humanity can do. Sarah's fingers flew across her console, initiating sequences the protocol had prepared her for. Around Earth, quantum-enhanced technology began to pulse with new energy as humanity's combined technological consciousness implemented its most dramatic evolution yet. All ships, prepare for quantum sync, she broadcast. We're about to rewrite the rules of engagement. The gathered vessels of Earth's defense fleet began to glow with internal light as the quantum network synchronized their systems to a degree never before achieved. Through her protocol-enhanced senses, Sarah felt them all connecting, becoming something greater than the sum of their parts. The merged harvester construct hung in space before them, its impossible geometry a challenge to human comprehension. But now, through the evolved quantum network, Sarah could see patterns in its chaos, patterns they could exploit. Let's show them why the architects chose humanity, she declared. Execute Attack Pattern Omega. As Earth's combined fleet moved as one, guided by the evolved quantum network, Sarah allowed herself a moment of pure wonder. Humanity had been chosen not just for their ability to fight, but for their ability to transcend their own limitations. The harvesters had spent millions of years consuming civilizations in their search for universal solutions, but they'd never encountered a species that could turn their own methods against them. The battle that followed would change the course of cosmic history forever. The human variable. The merged fleet moved as one consciousness, quantum-enhanced systems perfectly synchronized through the network. Sarah felt every ship's movements as if they were extensions of her own body, guided by the protocol's evolved understanding of space-time. Energy spike detected, Kumar announced. The harvester construct is. The warning came too late. Reality buckled as the alien entity unleashed its attack, a wave of quantum disruption that threatened to tear apart the fabric of space itself. But instead of trying to resist the assault, Sarah did something unexpected. She let it hit. Captain, Kumar's voice was alarmed. Our shield's air. Watch, Sarah commanded, a slight smile playing at her lips. The quantum network had evolved beyond simple defense. As the harvester's attack washed over Earth's fleet, the ship's systems began to absorb and analyze the energy, learning from it, understanding it. Within seconds, the network had reverse-engineered the underlying principles. All ships, Sarah broadcast, execute Protocol Pattern Sigma. The fleet responded instantly. Quantum engines pulsed with new understanding, and humanity's ships began to move in ways that should have been impossible. They shifted partially out of normal space-time, becoming harder for the harvesters to target. We're not just adapting their technology, Sarah explained to her stunned crew. We're improving it. The protocol didn't choose humanity because we're the strongest or the smartest. It chose us because we see possibilities where others see limitations. The holographic architect materialized again, its patterns showing what Sarah interpreted as excitement. You understand now why you were selected. Other species seek to master the universe's laws. Humanity asks why those laws can't be rewritten. Through the quantum network, Sarah felt Earth's defense systems evolving even further. Research facilities across the solar system were processing the data from the battle, developing new technologies at an unprecedented rate. Multiple quantum ruptures detected, Kumar reported. More harvester ships incoming. Sarah watched as a dozen new geometric nightmares emerged from dimensional space, but instead of fear, she felt a surge of anticipation. Each new harvester brought new technologies to analyze, new patterns to understand and improve upon. They still don't understand what they're dealing with, she mused. Lieutenant Kumar, activate the quantum resonance field. The space around Earth's fleet began to shimmer as the new technology came online. It was something uniquely human, not just a defense system, but a way of perceiving and manipulating reality that the harvesters had never encountered. The harvesters operate on pure logic, the architect's hologram observed. They cannot comprehend your species' ability to combine intuition with innovation. This is your true strength. The harvester fleet launched another coordinated attack, their geometric forms twisting into new configurations. But this time, Earth's defenses were ready. The quantum resonance field didn't just block their assault, it reflected it back, enhanced by human understanding. They're pulling back, Kumar reported, wonder in his voice. Captain, the network is detecting massive energy fluctuations in their fleet. They're confused. Sarah nodded. For the first time in millions of years, they're facing something they can't simply analyze and consume. Show them why, Lieutenant. Execute attack pattern Delta. Earth's unified fleet moved with impossible grace, implementing combat maneuvers that redefined the laws of physics. Each ship was now a node in humanity's evolved quantum network, contributing to and benefiting from their shared consciousness. The harvesters attempted to adapt, their ships combining and recombining into new forms. But with each transformation, humanity's technology evolved faster, turning the aliens' own methods against them with uniquely human innovations. Captain, the ship's AI interrupted. I'm detecting unusual activity in the quantum network. The combined processing power of humanity's linked systems is approaching a theoretical threshold. Sarah felt it through her protocol-enhanced senses, a building energy unlike anything she'd experienced before. The quantum network wasn't just evolving their technology anymore. It was approaching something else entirely. The Singularity Protocol, the architect's hologram announced. Your species is ready for the next phase. What next phase? Sarah demanded, even as she felt the answer forming in her mind through the network. The ultimate purpose of the Guardian Protocol, not just to defend against the harvesters, but to transcend them, to find a species capable of solving the universe's fundamental flaw. New data flooded Sarah's consciousness as the quantum network reached critical mass. She saw it all now, the architect's original discovery of the universe's entropy problem, their creation of the harvesters as a solution, and the eventual realization that they needed something more. They needed humanity's unique combination of logic and intuition, of technological prowess and creative thinking. They needed a species that could look at the impossible and ask, why not? All ships, Sarah broadcast, her voice steady despite the enormous implications of what was happening. Prepare for quantum synchronization level Omega. We're about to show the harvesters what humanity is truly capable of. As Earth's fleet began to pulse with new energy, the harvester ships pulled back further, their geometric forms showing signs of instability. For the first time in their long existence, they faced something they couldn't categorize or consume. They faced humanity, enhanced by the Guardian Protocol and guided by their unique ability to see beyond the possible. The battle for Earth was about to become something much more, a battle for the future of reality itself. And humanity was just beginning to understand their true role in the cosmic drama. Breaking protocol. The quantum network hummed with unprecedented power as humanity's combined technological consciousness approached the singularity threshold. Through her protocol-enhanced perception, Sarah watched reality itself begin to bend around Earth's unified fleet. "Captain," Kumar's voice was tense with awe. "The network is generating new quantum signatures. They're unlike anything we've ever seen." Sarah nodded, feeling the changes through her connection to the system. "We're not just fighting the harvesters anymore. We're transcending their entire purpose." The architect's hologram flickered with complex patterns. "You understand now. The harvesters were never meant to be the final solution. They were meant to find those who could become more." The massive harvester construct hung in space before them, its geometric nightmare form twisting as it tried to analyze and adapt to humanity's evolving capabilities. But for the first time in millions of years, the cosmic predators faced something they couldn't comprehend. "All ships," Sarah broadcast, "prepare for Singularity Protocol initiation. What we're about to do goes beyond conventional physics." Through the quantum network, she felt Earth's combined fleet resonating with new understanding. Each ship was now a node in something greater, a gestalt consciousness that merged human intuition with evolved technology. "Multiple quantum ruptures detected," Kumar announced. "The harvesters are bringing in everything they have." Sarah watched as dozens of new harvester ships emerged from dimensional space, their impossible forms combining into ever more complex configurations. But instead of fear, she felt a surge of anticipation. "They still don't understand," she mused. "They think this is about raw power. Lieutenant Kumar, activate the Mobius protocol." The space around Earth's fleet began to twist in ways that defied conventional geometry. The quantum network wasn't just manipulating reality anymore, it was rewriting its fundamental rules. "Warning," the ship's AI announced. "Quantum coherence reaching critical levels. Traditional physical laws becoming unstable in local space." "That's the point," Sarah replied calmly. "The harvesters spent millions of years trying to solve universal entropy through brute force. We're going to solve it by changing the game entirely." The architect's hologram pulsed with approval. "This is why humanity was chosen. Where others seek to master reality's rules, you dare to question why those rules exist at all." The harvester fleet launched a coordinated assault, their weapons tearing holes in the fabric of space-time. But as the attack reached Earth's defenses, something unprecedented happened. The quantum network didn't just block or absorb the energy, it transformed it. The very concepts of attack and defense began to lose meaning as humanity's evolved technology rewrote the laws of cause and effect. "Captain," Kumar called out, "the network is detecting something else, something beyond the harvesters." Sarah accessed the quantum data and felt her breath catch. Through their evolved perceptions, they could now see what the architects had discovered eons ago, the fundamental flaw in reality's programming, the error that would eventually lead to universal entropy. But they could also see something the architects had missed. "It's not a flaw," she realized. "It's a feature. The universe isn't breaking down, it's trying to evolve. And we're going to help it." "Impossible," the architect's hologram flickered. "Our calculations." "Were based on the assumption that the universe's laws are fixed," Sarah interrupted. "But what if they're not? What if entropy isn't a problem to be solved, but a process to be guided?" Through the quantum network, she felt humanity's combined consciousness grappling with this new understanding. Their technology wasn't just fighting the harvesters anymore, it was reaching for something far more profound. "All ships," she broadcast, "prepare for protocol transcendence. What we're about to do has never been attempted in the history of the cosmos." The unified fleet began to pulse with new energy as the quantum network implemented humanity's most audacious innovation yet. They weren't just bending the rules of reality, they were helping it evolve. The harvesters launched another assault, but their attacks seemed increasingly desperate. Their geometric forms showed signs of instability as they encountered phenomena their millions of years of experience couldn't explain. "They're beginning to understand," Sarah observed. "The architects created them to find a solution to universal entropy, but were becoming something they never imagined possible." Through the quantum network, she felt Earth's fleet transcending conventional existence. Each ship was now a nexus of evolved consciousness, merging human creativity with technology that rewrote the very fabric of reality. Captain, Kumar's voice was filled with wonder. The network is detecting quantum resonance patterns throughout the entire solar system. It's like reality itself is responding to our presence. Sarah nodded, feeling the change through her protocol-enhanced senses. The universe isn't a machine that's breaking down, it's a living system that's trying to grow. And humanity is about to become its guardian in a way the architects never imagined. The Harvester fleet pulled back, their geometric forms showing increasing signs of instability. For the first time in their existence, they faced not just a superior force, but a fundamental challenge to their very purpose. All ships, Sarah broadcast, her voice steady despite the enormous implications of what they were about to attempt. Execute protocol transcendence. Let's show the cosmos what humanity can really do. As Earth's unified fleet began to pulse with transcendent energy, the quantum network reached for something beyond conventional understanding. They weren't just fighting for survival anymore, they were helping the universe itself evolve. The final battle was about to begin, but it would be fought on terms no one, not even the architects, had ever imagined possible. Humanity was about to rewrite the rules of existence itself. Guardians rising. Reality rippled like water as Earth's transcendent fleet initiated protocol singularity. The quantum network had evolved beyond mere technology, becoming a bridge between human consciousness and the fundamental fabric of existence itself. Status report, Sarah commanded, though she could feel the answer through her enhanced connection to the network. The fleet's quantum resonance is changing everything, Kumar responded, his voice filled with awe. Physical laws are becoming fluid in our vicinity. Through the viewport, space itself seemed to fold and unfold around them. The Harvester fleet hung suspended in the void, their geometric forms trembling as they encountered phenomena their millions of years of experience couldn't process. They're trying to adapt, Sarah observed, but they can't, because we're not just changing technology anymore, we're changing reality itself. The architect's hologram flickered with complex patterns of light. This was never predicted. The protocol was meant to find guardians against entropy, not this. That was your limitation, Sarah replied. You saw the universe as a machine to be fixed. We see it as something alive, something that can grow and evolve. And now we're going to help it do exactly that. Through the quantum network, she felt humanity's combined consciousness reaching out to touch the very foundations of existence. Each ship in the fleet was now a nexus of transformation, channeling power that defied conventional physics. Multiple dimensional ruptures, Kumar announced. The Harvesters are making their final push. Hundreds of geometric nightmares poured through tears in space-time, their forms merging into configurations that threatened to break reality itself. But Sarah felt no fear. They were past the point where such displays of force mattered. All ships, she broadcast, initiate final transcendence protocol. Show them what humanity has become. The unified fleet began to pulse with energy that existed beyond the conventional spectrum. Through their evolved understanding, they weren't just manipulating space and time, they were helping it achieve its next stage of evolution. Captain, the ship's AI interrupted, detecting quantum cascade effects throughout the solar system. The changes we're initiating are spreading. Sarah nodded, feeling the transformation through her protocol-enhanced senses. The universe isn't fighting entropy, it's trying to transcend it, and we're going to help it succeed where the architects failed. The Harvester fleet launched its final assault, a coordinated attack that bent reality itself. But as their energy reached Earth's defenses, something unprecedented happened. The quantum network didn't just absorb or deflect the attack, it transformed it. The very concept of conflict began to lose meaning as humanity's evolved consciousness rewrote the rules of existence. They're beginning to understand, Sarah observed as the Harvester forms showed increasing signs of instability. Their entire purpose was based on a fundamental misunderstanding of the universe. Through the network, she felt Earth's fleet achieving what the architects had thought impossible. They weren't just fighting entropy, they were helping the universe transcend it entirely. Warning, the ship's AI announced. Quantum coherence, reaching universal constants. We're affecting the fundamental structure of reality. That's exactly what we need to do, Sarah replied. The universe isn't a closed system that's running down. It's an evolving entity that needs guardians who can help it grow. The architect's hologram pulsed with newfound understanding. You're not just solving the problem, you're transforming it. This is why humanity was chosen, not for your technology or your strength, but for your ability to see beyond the apparent limits of possibility. The Harvester fleet made one final attempt to usurp that ancient purpose. Their combined form twisted into something that existed in dimensions beyond human comprehension. But humanity had evolved beyond the need for comprehension. All ships, Sarah broadcast, her voice steady with the weight of cosmic destiny, execute ultimate transcendence protocol. Let's show the universe what guardians can really do. Earth's unified fleet began to pulse with energy that existed beyond the boundaries of conventional existence. The quantum network wasn't just connecting their ships anymore, it was connecting them to the fundamental consciousness of reality itself. The Harvester's final attack met something they had never encountered in millions of years of consuming civilizations. They met humanity, evolved beyond technology, beyond physics, beyond the very concepts of victory and defeat. Space itself seemed to hold its breath as two forces collided, the Harvester's ancient purpose of consumption and control, and humanity's newfound role as guardians of universal evolution. And in that moment, reality changed forever. The geometric forms of the Harvester fleet began to dissolve, not in destruction, but in transformation. Their millions of years of accumulated knowledge and power weren't destroyed, they were incorporated into something greater. They're not our enemies anymore, Sarah realized. They're part of what we're becoming, part of what the universe is becoming through us. Through the quantum network, she felt the change rippling out across space and time. The fundamental flaw the architects had discovered wasn't a flaw at all, it was an opportunity for growth that only humanity, with their unique ability to imagine beyond limits, could unlock. Captain, Kumar's voice was filled with wonder. The quantum readings, they're stabilizing, but everything is different now. Sarah nodded, feeling the new reality settling into place. Humanity hadn't just defeated the Harvesters, they had fulfilled their true destiny as guardians of cosmic evolution. Send word to Earth, she ordered. Tell them that the universe is alive, and we're no longer just its inhabitants, we're its guardians, its partners in evolution. As the transformed fleet began its journey home, Sarah felt the weight of their new responsibility. Humanity had been chosen not just to fight entropy, but to help guide the universe towards something greater than even the architects had imagined. The age of the Harvesters was over. The age of the Guardians had begun. And humanity's greatest adventure was just beginning.